On the last series of Supersize versus Superskinny, we saw 8 underweight and overweight people check into this feeding clinic for a radical 5-day diet swap. By swapping meals, they were forced to confront the issues they had with their diets.
I just feel really sick.
And sometimes the truth hurt.
And you wonder why the size you do what? Look at it.
Guiding them through the process was Dr. Christian Jessen, who prescribed them all a harsh dose of reality.
If you carry on like this, you are going to end up in a box in the ground.
After Dr. Jessen's 3-month diet plan, we saw 8 super skinnies pile on a combined weight of 3 stone. And the supersized lost a whopping 16 stone.
Yes!
1 year on, we'll catch up with super skinny Kevin and supersized Stefan to see if their 5-day diet swaps were enough to teach them lifelong lessons.
I feel healthier in myself.
First time in 15 years that weight has come off.
We'll also look back at how journalist Anna Richardson went to great lengths to expose the truth about extreme diets.
Wow, 94 centimetres. It was 99 before.
That is incredible.
This is Supersize versus Superskinny, 1 year on. Microscopic Kevin is a super skinny, desperate to pile on some pounds.
I've got to that point where I do think that I am probably the lowest weight that I've been, and that I am probably too thin, and that I obviously do want to build up a little bit.
Kevin will be spending a week in this feeding clinic, overseen by Dr. Christian Jessen. Kevin's undergone a full medical to make sure he's fit for purpose.
About 5'9½".
An average man of 5'9½ inches should weigh 11 stone.
8.5 stone.
Which means that Kevin is 2.5 stone underweight.
Worries me a little bit because I didn't realise that I was that thin.
You've got no body fat on you whatsoever. Nothing.
I don't have the time to eat with the lifestyle that I lead because I have 2 jobs. I'm literally always really busy and just miss meals because of that and just suppress it.
Kevin, originally from Doncaster, moved to Brighton 2 years ago. Along with his new life has come responsibilities. With rent and bills to pay, Kevin holds down 2 jobs. This hectic life means no time for proper meals.
It's to do with my manic lifestyle, the reason why I don't eat. It's not on my radar all the time, really. I don't actually realise it till later on that day that I've actually not eaten anything.
His day job in a department store means an early start. Breakfast is the usual, a coffee and a fag. He almost never eats breakfast.
Usual, please.
7 hours later is lunch, with just a pit stop to a cafe for his favourite, a scrambled egg sandwich and a coffee. Even his first meal of the day isn't really enjoyed. He wolves down what he can and gives Brighton's other residents the rest. After work, there's no time for dinner, as Kevin needs to get to job number 2, as a barman in the local pub.
I'm always on the go. I don't like sitting down really for long periods of time, and just my lifestyle's really affected my diet, really.
After a whopping 16 hours at work and only an egg sandwich, dinner is only an orange juice.
A long time without any actual proper food in my body, and what am I doing to myself?
But someone who does make plenty of time in her day for food is Julie, Kevin's nemesis. She's a supersizing 26 stone.
I find it strange how an underweight person could eat nothing. You know, it just seems strange to me because I eat so much.
Julie's got just 4 days to teach Kevin the joys of eating. And by sizing down to his portions, Julie's own weight problem will be tackled once and for all.
370 pounds.
Yeah.
These two are polar opposites when it comes to dangerous extreme eating. Their bodies scream the results. Julie's waist is more than twice the size of Kevin's. What she doesn't know is that she's literally busting a gut.
You've got a hernia as well, haven't you?
Is that what that is?
Yeah. So you've got two muscles here and here.
Huh?
And they've got weak and they've gone to the side, and everything else in your gut is sort of pushing out, and that's what that is. As you lose weight and you get a bit fitter and your muscles tone up and things, it'll get better.
With an 18-stone weight difference, these two are here to teach each other hard lessons in food and nutrition. By swapping diets, they will be shocked into facing their own body issues and hopefully change their relationship with food for good. It's time for Supersize to meet Superskinny.
Hello.
Hi.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Julie. I'm from Harlow in Essex.
I'm Kevin, come from Brighton.
You nervous?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I weigh 8.5 stone.
I weigh 26 stone 3. Very slim, isn't you? Mine's
it's
almost
double,
double,
isn't it?
because
Yeah.
like yours looks like really little. Have you always been that way?
Yeah.
I would associate an underweight person to be more a woman, really,
Yeah.
rather than a man. Found it quite shocking, just, you know, how skinny he was. Tiny, you know, no fat on him whatsoever.
Julie will be trying to add curves to Kevin by handing over her meals for the next few days. To show them exactly what they've got to stomach, Dr. Jessen's going to demonstrate what a week's worth of their food looks like.
It's time now for us to have a look at exactly what it is you've been eating.
Kevin's up first with a week's worth of his teeny tiny breakfasts.
With your cigarettes, you use them as a substitute for food. Cigarettes suppress your appetite, so that's how you can get through a morning without eating, but your body is suffering because of it. That looks like egg something.
Scrambled egg sandwich.
What's that? Oh, look.
Chocolate
More
crisps.
chocolate, more crisps. And as yet, I haven't seen anything green. Is that it? In an entire week.
Kevin, with his busy lifestyle, should be consuming 2,700 calories a day, but he's only getting 2,150, which is an undereat of nearly 2 days' worth of food a week.
I can't believe there's not one cooked meal there, Kevin.
You know that's not good, don't you?
Not good at all.
I like hot cross buns. I tend to have a couple of them in the morning.
With what?
Butter and jam.
Here comes full English.
Yeah.
So it is basically 2 breakfasts that you're
Yeah.
getting through, isn't it? How many cups of tea would you have a day?
About 6 to 8.
I worked out that if you combine your sugar intake, your butter intake, and the milk that you use, that's about 1,500 calories a day. Just in that.
The average woman needs 2,000 calories a day. Julie is consuming a staggering 5,000. That's 35,000 a week, which is a jaw-dropping overeat of 10.5 days' food every week.
They're quite alarming how much food she does actually eat.
Superskinny 8.5-stone Kevin, who's got no time for proper meals, has swapped diets with Supersize 26-stone Julie. It's their first night in the feeding clinic, and Kevin's dinner is about to get supersized.
Do you like orange juice?
Oh, is that what I'm getting?
Kevin's dinner is his pub special. 4 orange juices.
I can't believe that. 4 orange juices for his dinner. It totally amazes me.
Fruit juice contains vitamin C, which is an important antioxidant, helping to protect the cells in your body and boost your immune system. However, it should be consumed alongside a meal, not as a replacement for a meal. It contains a high level of sugar, which can affect insulin levels. In large quantities, it can also rot your teeth. Check the labels carefully and buy 100% fruit juice with no added sugar. Kevin is struggling with his mountain of mashed potato.
It's just too much bloody food on the plate. All this food swimming around in mountains of gravy.
You need to start getting some weight on you. You finished now, then?
Yeah. I feel really bloated and my stomach sort of hurts a little bit and I feel like I've still got a bit of potato at the back of my throat or something. So, not that all pleasant.
Day 2 begins with an early snack for Kevin. 1 tea with 3 sugars and 3 rounds of toast with full-fat butter and jam. But this is only Julie's first breakfast. Breakfast number 2 is a belly-busting 2 crumpets with butter and jam and a bowl of sugar puffs with full-fat milk.
How much food?
And for Julie, who's still waiting for her first proper meal of the diet swap, there's only a bar of chocolate.
I wonder what my next bit of food's going to be.
Lunch brings some hope for Julie as Kevin cooks up his signature dish.
For me, this toasted sandwich with scrambled egg in the middle is absolute heaven.
Unbelievable. You are way under eating. And you're a man as well. You should way be eating more than this. Sandwich?
For Kevin, it's more carbs. A white bread sandwich with full-fat cheddar cheese. Oh, and a little salad.
What's the first thing you would have eaten then in 2 days? I just would have thought this meal would have been a lot bigger.
But you've wolfed that down.
And I didn't even enjoy it.
Kevin is finding Julie's diet hard to handle. Julie's snacks alone are over 1,200 calories a day. Next up, Kevin faces a 3-course dinner.
So what have I got for dinner tonight?
4 orange juice and lemonade again.
Unbelievable.
For Kevin, he's facing the meal of his life. Julie's prepared some of her old favourites: stuffed potato skins, chicken and chips, and a spotted dick and custard.
It tastes really nice, this actually.
Despite another liquid dinner for Julie, she's still able to show Kevin some motherly love.
I really can't believe, Kevin, you're not having a dinner again. This isn't a diet, is it? This is starvation.
It was another night when I was working at the pub.
This isn't normal, Kevin. You know what I mean?
But nothing,
You're
but because of my life... No, it's not an excuse. Because of my lifestyle, I physically can't.
Oh. Rubbish.
Is this because you're a little bit hungry, though, as well?
Do you know what it is? Because you're winding me up.
I'm not making excuses. Right, do you want your other thing that you can have?
Well, no, because this is my dinner, isn't it?
No, you've got another surprise as well. You don't drink, but I can offer you anyway. At the end of my shift anyway, I would get a Blue Wicked. Would you like one?
Oh, I don't know. That's not food, is it?
Why not treat yourself?
How is that a treat? A treat is a big fat cream cake. That ain't a treat.
Kevin leads a really hectic life, but he lives on around half his recommended calorie intake.
Right, Kevin, come along with me.
I'm hoping that the photo gallery will show him that his undereating will have serious consequences on his body.
What do you think?
My bone there and the bone there really sticks out on that picture.
You don't have great skin, do you?
No.
You have no fresh fruit and vegetables whatsoever. You have virtually no vitamin C on your diet, apart from that occasional orange juice, you know, after you finished work.
If you are undereating, you could increase your chances of getting acne, as you could be missing out on zinc and vitamin C.
What about these pictures? Not a lot of flesh on you, is there? You know, I know there's a look, and there's a look to be slim, but this has gone a little bit too far, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
I mean, you have a really busy lifestyle. You're working 2 jobs, but you're going to need some energy to get you through that long term. You know, if you get ill, what's going to happen?
Being severely underweight may mean you have a weaker immune system that can leave you susceptible to other illnesses.
I think this is the worst picture, because you're just so incredibly slim. There's nothing there, is there? I mean,
this one really alarms me, seeing this one look big, because obviously you can see where my bone is there. My veins are really, really prominent.
Your veins are really prominent because you have absolutely no body fat whatsoever. It is just skin there, isn't it? Look how you can see.
It's when it's actually in a big picture like that that you actually...
You realise?
You realise how bad it really is.
Last series, Supersize versus Superskinny asked me, Anna Richardson, a journalist and failed serial dieter, to spend 8 weeks trying out some of the most extreme diets on the market. Bon appetit. The mug I am, I agreed.
My tummy really hurts, seriously, please go away.
And along the way, there was some pummelling. You see that? And at times puking. But was it all worth it?
I've lost £1 pound.
Well, join me as I look back on all the extreme measures I went to. First up, I attempted to swap my apple shape for the apple diet. Like most women, I'm constantly bombarded with mixed messages about dieting, detox, and dropping a dress size in a week. Women are obsessed with being slim, and I'm certainly no different. Wheat-free, Atkins, cabbage soup, you name it, I've done it. But I'm still a size 14, and I guess I'm carrying a few extra pounds.
I reckon I'm about 10.5 stone-ish, so... OK. No way! I'm 11.5 stone.
Like no other, flawless.
Like 84% of women in the UK, I wish I was slimmer. We're a nation obsessed. And to be honest, which one of us wouldn't want to look like her? One of these days, my thighs better than yours. So how do these models stay so super skinny? Is it really all cigarettes and black coffee? I'm meeting up with ex-model Gemma Clark, who's promised to let me in on a bizarre model diet.
I was told once to try the apple diet.
The apple diet?
Yes.
Right, OK, so what does this consist of, can I guess?
Just eating apples.
OK.